Here we have an Emp single, and it's pretty faded out and there's lots of stain on it, and the only thing I can figure the stain is maybe this is not the original tape. It could be a different brand, and I think that's what bled onto it. Cockpit looks good, it's just faded out. Stern deck looks good, it's just faded out again. Here is an Emp single, and excuse the bent card there, but we need it to stay on the boat. So there's one blemish right there that someone's put some touch up on, and then when I picked this boat up I could feel it had wax on it, so I'm hoping that the stains aren't underneath the wax, but I fear that that's exactly what it is. And then there's one spot here where the epoxy has come off the finish. So the boat is like super stained all over the place, and I really don't know if that will just buff off. When you look at this boat and the way the boat is made, the way the epoxy is rolled into the boat, you can actually see lines on it as the boat gets older. So the best thing I can do for this guy here, and of course we'd have to take the tape off, the trim tape, and that trim tape has a lot of adhesive on it, so it's a pain to get the adhesive off because you can't really work the wheel too good with the tape there. It'll just get really messed up. Now the one problem is, not problem, but when we go to fix this one little spot here, it's going to be super bright, beautiful Emp brand new yellow, just right around that area. And I can tell you, as I'm coming up here and I look at it in the glare, and I don't know if this will show up, but right there, if you can see the swirls of the wax, because what happens is people try and wax these things and the wax just gets sucked into the epoxy matrix there, and it doesn't really like come off. It doesn't want to come off. You almost have to put it on and take it right off, because if you let it dry, this is what happens. And I'd really hate to paint this boat because it's in really great shape. So my advice is to not paint the whole boat over again, just to make it look pretty, because its function is what you want. But we can fix those two little repairs, but those two little blemishes, but be aware there's going to be a nice bright spot there, so we might try and dull it down. But it's pretty hard to match the color of the boat, because with the age of the boat and with UV damage and all that, it fades out.